Why Ferrari doesn't compete in the car market. Despite its reputation for speed, engineering, and performance, Ferrari does not compete the way most car companies do. In fact, Ferrari doesn't compete in the traditional automotive market at all. Ferrari's real power comes from restriction. This isn't a company trying to sell as many cars as possible. It's a company designed to control who gets access, how much access they get, and what scarcity does to demand over time. Ferrari manufactures desire, not vehicles. Ferrari is not a car company. Most automakers operate on a simple equation: produce more cars, sell more cars, grow revenue. Ferrari rejected that model decades ago. While brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Porsche focus on expanding production to meet global demand, Ferrari does the opposite. It intentionally limits supply, even when demand far exceeds what it produces. Ferrari could easily manufacture more cars. The technology exists. The buyers are waiting. But Ferrari understands something most companies don't. Volume weakens power. Scarcity is engineered, not accidental. Ferrari does not allow the market to decide how many cars should exist. Ferrari decides. Each year, the company sets strict production caps that have little to do with demand and everything to do with control. Even as its waiting lists stretch years into the future, Ferrari resists the temptation to increase output. This scarcity is not a byproduct of exclusivity. It is the exclusivity. The fewer cars Ferrari releases, the more powerful the brand becomes. Ferrari chooses its customers. Most luxury brands sell to anyone who can afford the price. Ferrari does not. Having money is not enough. Ferrari actively screens buyers, especially for its most desirable models. Potential customers are evaluated based on purchase history, loyalty, brand behavior, and reputation. Some buyers with the financial means are denied access entirely. Others are allowed to buy, but only under strict conditions. Ferrari is not asking, "Who wants this car?" Ferrari is asking, "Who deserves it?" Artificial waitlists as a control mechanism. Ferrari waitlists are not logistical problems. They are strategic tools. By forcing customers to wait months or years, Ferrari creates anticipation, emotional investment, and perceived value long before delivery. Waiting becomes part of the product. The longer the wait, the more valuable the ownership feels. And the more people talk about the wait, the stronger the brand becomes. Ferrari doesn't rush production to satisfy impatience. It uses time as leverage. Restriction increases resale value. Unlike most cars, many Ferraris appreciate rather than depreciate. This is not accidental. Because Ferrari controls supply so tightly, secondary markets remain strong. Some models sell for multiples of their original price within months of release. Ferrari understands that strong resale value reinforces demand for future models. Buyers feel protected, not exposed. The brand isn't just selling a car. It's selling confidence in scarcity. The role of refusal. One of Ferrari's most powerful tools is its willingness to say no. Ferrari has permanently banned customers for reselling cars too quickly, modifying vehicles in ways that damage brand image, or using Ferrari ownership in ways the company disapproves of. This level of control is rare. Ferrari doesn't fear alienating customers. It understands that refusal strengthens authority. Power does not come from pleasing everyone. It comes from choosing carefully. Ferrari controls the narrative. Ferrari does not chase attention. It does not flood social media with promotions. It does not rely on discounts or incentives. It does not compete on specs alone. Ferrari lets scarcity do the talking. By producing fewer vehicles than demand allows, Ferrari ensures that conversation stays focused on access, not availability. The brand becomes something people aspire to, not something they can simply buy. Why speed and engineering? Our secondary Ferrari's cars are fast. They are beautifully engineered. But those qualities are not the primary source of Ferrari's power. Plenty of manufacturers can build fast, well-engineered cars. What they can't replicate is Ferrari's restraint. The discipline to limit growth. The discipline to deny revenue today to protect power tomorrow. That discipline is what separates Ferrari from competitors. Ferrari manufactures desire. Ferrari does not measure success by how many cars it sells. It measures success by how much demand it can control. Every limitation reinforces the brand's mythology. Every refusal strengthens its authority. Every waitlist increases its perceived value. Ferrari isn't selling transportation. It's selling admission into a controlled world. The long-term advantage of restriction. In the short term, Ferrari could make more money by selling more cars. In the long term, that decision would destroy the very thing that makes Ferrari powerful. Restriction protects pricing power. It protects resale value. It protects the brand's cultural position. Most companies chase growth. Ferrari protects position. Why this strategy is hard to copy. Many brands attempt scarcity. Few succeed. True scarcity requires discipline, patience, and a willingness to walk away from revenue. It also requires confidence that long-term power matters more than short-term gains. Ferrari has maintained this strategy for decades. That consistency is what makes the strategy credible. Ferrari doesn't compete, it controls. Ferrari does not compete in the car market by producing better specs or lower prices. It competes by controlling access, perception, and desire. Speed is optional. Engineering is replicable. Control is not. Ferrari's dominance comes from understanding that power isn't in selling the product. It's in deciding who gets it and who doesn't.